Could you just come forward just a little bit, buddy? Could you just
Thank you.
Yeah, probably. I've sort of been growing my game and trying to get better each week. So to get a start and finally be able to put all the work we did during the Lions series on the field, the black jersey was awesome. So, but I can only try and keep improving. So.
It's been quite a frustrating period with the thumb injury, which kept you out of that Lions series, and having had minimal game time for the Highlanders since coming back. Have you been quite keen just to get out there and just rip into it?
Yeah, I thought just before I broke my thumb I was getting a bit of momentum in my game, and that was setback. But we've got some pretty good medical staffs and trainers here, so I didn't lose too much fitness there. But yeah, to finally get back out and put a few games under my belt, it's good for me, and hopefully I can keep improving. Was it nice,
a good confidence fit for the pack, the way you were able to dominate, particularly for that first 50 minutes?
Yeah, the first half we put together quite a good performance, and when you're going forward like that, it makes it a hell of a lot easier for you playing out in the wind. So yeah, it's quite enjoyable actually.
Liam, just personally, how does it feel for you to repay the faith in the selectors with such a good performance?
Yeah, it's good to be able to put a performance out there that I can sort of be proud of, but I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. We've got another game against the Wallabies next week, so tonight will probably mean nothing if I don't back it up if I get the chance. So I can only put my best foot forward this week and hopefully get another crack.
Was the immediate reaction after the game one of happiness about the first half, or was it more sort of pissed off about the New Zealand?
It was a bit of both. We sort of, I guess we probably let the scoreboard hold us back in that in the second half, but yeah, I guess we can. The exciting thing is we get another crack next week to correct that, probably that last 30 minutes. So that's a good thing about this Bledisloe.
You were playing in the white channels quite a lot, Liam. Was that part of the game plan going into it?
Yeah, I guess as a six, it's sort of the role you play in the All Blacks, and it's pretty similar to the Highlanders as well, so it suits me quite good, and I'll just whatever they want, just get it done.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
It feel as though you really had them in that first half.
I don't know if I felt like that. I just felt like just the way we were playing, the only positive stuff was happening for us, and we knew that there was a point where everything didn't go our way, but for the majority of that first half year was clicking well. So
didn't go your way from about minute 50 onwards. What happened in that final half an hour?
I guess just a couple of their moves started paying off. I guess there's a breakdown in some of our stuff, but we'll have a look at the footage tomorrow and review where we went wrong. Move on to next week.
Most people satisfied sitting in the change room after a performance like that, especially given the week that the team has had to endure?
Yeah, I guess it's bittersweet. I think the beauty of it is there's for and against doesn't matter too much, but we knew that first half was good, but then leading into that second half, I think we really let ourselves down. Me especially, there's a couple of things that I could have done a bit better, but as I said, we'll just review it and move on to next week.
Given the week that has been, how did you go about kind of putting all those off-field distractions to one side going into this?
I guess the off-field stuff was put aside pretty easily. I think this week was focused on the footy and nothing but that. I think,
When it came to that, sorry.
After the relentless kind of pressure that was during the Lions tour, did you feel like it was freedom out there in comparison?
Not so much freedom. I think obviously every team has their different defence, and there's a bit more space for us out wide, and then again there's no space for the boys in the middle, and I guess that's just the way that wasn't defended in this game. So
But you felt you exploited it pretty well.
I guess some stuff was positive, and then some stuff was there to work on. But I guess I did a little bit more touches there and didn't really want to see, so I was pretty happy.
How'd that feel?
Yeah, it was awesome getting out there having a crack tonight. Obviously some good things in the first half, and then Aussie back in the second half. But exciting and awesome to get a win.
What was it about that first half that you felt the team did well?
Just had that attacking mindset and just playing footy, and we managed to do that at the right times in the game and capitalised and scored a few points. So put it down to that.
What about that last half an hour? What do you want to improve from that?
I guess it's just never taking the foot off the throat and just keep playing footy like we had, and then just focusing on each job at hand, and then going about our business through that. So we'll have a look over that and improve on next week.
Do you sometimes at a fullback look at the precision of the midfield and what they're doing inside and just sort of marvel at what you're looking at as they're making those tries happen?
Yeah, it's awesome being outside them and managing to get a few passes away and like I said, score a few tries. So it's awesome just being able to run off them and creating space for us, which is cool.
Do you have any idea of whether the fullback they're going to switch you guys around with David Kelly, Jordy Barrett, you guys switch around a bit?
I couldn't tell you, man. I'm not sure yet.
So what was your kind of, I guess, mindset going into it? Like, were you feeling pretty confident with the start, or were there a few nerves?
There was obviously a few nerves. A massive occasion to be a part of the Bledisloe and to start. So probably the biggest test to date for myself. And I was excited, and the boys really got around me throughout the week and just said, be yourself and just play your game. And managed to do that at some stages, and obviously a lot to work on for next week. But happy with everything.
What do you feel you have to work on, Damian? Which parts?
Just focusing on each job as it comes and just being patient, I guess, and not obviously threw a silly pass there and which led to them scoring. So just doing little things right, which they'll come.
Damian, what changed as a back line for you guys in the last half hour? Was it just not having the ball in your hands as much?
Yeah, obviously we didn't have as much ball as in the first half, and then credit to Aussie, they come out and played some footy and managed to score some tries. So like I said, we'll have to have a look and see what we can do about that for next week.
Damian, running off at half time, the score 40-6. Like, what's going through your mind? Are you just kind of like, could you even believe it that was at that point?
I guess we played some good attacking footy and managed to score some good tries. So it was obviously a bit of confidence going into the sheds at half time, but we knew that Aussie weren't going to die wondering, and they showed that out there. So obviously it's a lesson for us to learn to play two halves, and obviously that second half would have been nice to score a few more points as well. But
were you surprised it looked so easy?
I wouldn't say it was easy. Like I said, it was just good. We had the attacking mindset to play footy, and some of the boys scored some awesome tries. So on the back of some good work from our forwards, and then obviously us backs being able to sit on the end of the train and get a few tries as well. So it was exciting to be able to play that attacking style of footy.
Thanks everyone.
Thanks.
Thanks.